Hey folks, Jayborino here, welcome back. We're continuing Fire It Up, custom campaign for StarCraft 1 created by Vorgozz. We completed the optional objective in the last mission, which unlocked the secret mission. So let's head into it. It's going to involve snake poison as far as I can tell. Turn off the music. Then you see we're desperate. I barely managed to escape. Luckily they didn't find out about the beacon. As Ignitus is dead, Karm's control crystals took over most of his brood. The few that resisted were thanks to us Yggdrasils and some elite Zerg. Now I'm the last Ignitus Yggdrasil. What's the plan, then? I can take control over a few Zerg, then we can bring them out of the crystal's influence through the beacon, but I need your help getting to them. Let's hurry up. Karm won't want to attack the GFA, or won't wait to attack the GFA. Okay, let's do it. I forgot the after briefing. All right, we'll watch it now. Still turn off the music. If you've played or watched the secret mission of Rise of Devour's Children, you might be confused about all this. Let me explain. You may have realized this by now, but this campaign happens in the different universe. I'm going to stop overemphasizing the S's. You can see it. He's a snake. And here, Karm is even more sadistic and malevolent and has a much larger force and a big-scale galactic domination plan. Jake and the GFA are different, more unique. As for me, I got teleported here, and I'm being... Oh, okay. Oh, sorry, isn't this the goofy after briefing you expected? Well, here, have an over 2-decade meme. Did it get cut off? I think it got cut off purposefully there. In AD 2101, war was beginning. Oh my god, is this... What happened? Somebody set up us the bomb. I think this is all your base, isn't it? We get signal. What? Main screen, turn on. He's got the music in there too. It's you. How are you, gentlemen? All your base are belong to us. That is classic right there. You are on the way to destruction. What you say? You have no chance to survive. Make your time. That's a real laugh, but it's with ha 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 too. Captain! Take off every zig. You know what you doing. I better not get a goddamn copyright ID match for this. Move zig. For great justice. Zero wing. Press start button. Boom. Check mission objectives. Rescue and bring to the beacon at least one of each Zerg. Yggdrasil and the snake poison must survive. Optional, save all Zerg. Well, let's do our best. So I wonder what that's gonna entail. You can bring snake poison to the beacons to heal him and Yggdrasil. You can only do this 3 times. Okay, well, how we doing here? We have 6 carapace, 1,000 health, and we do a boatload of damage. 54 damage. Let's see how this goes against a sunken colony. Very good. Very, very, very good. Okay, well, we have to find the Zerg. We have vision on them. So someone mentioned in the comments of a previous video that I should use Yggdrasil mostly to drop in areas to avoid most of the other Zergs. So what I could probably do is like move over here. Okay, never mind. Those sunken colonies always have more range than I expect. Get out of there. Please don't. Okay, well we already lost. So let's just restart. And we'll do it again. Okay, let's destroy this. So I don't want to rescue any of these Zerg until I clear out the area, basically. We might as well clear out some of this. So yeah, people recommend, use Yggdrasil and circumvent as much of the defense as you can. Now, what I notice is when we get control of those Mutalisks, we have just control of them, period. So I wonder if it would make sense to, rather than run all the Zerg to the beacon, we use them to move into other locations. The problem with that is that if we accidentally lose Zerg, then we're gonna struggle. We're gonna struggle keeping them alive, similar to these Mutalisks. Okay, I'm not too concerned about the spire. Let's move on down here. Okay, you guys get out of here. So I think what I'll do, just to be safe, is not turn in, per se, any of the Zerg until we know for sure we won't want them. Because, like, these Mutalisks will obviously be very helpful because we can kill sunken colonies without taking any damage. Though, presumably, we just have to move them onto this beacon. We also got a little custom music here. This music reminds me of the Edmund Macmillan game Ether. I don't think it is that music, but it just reminds me of it. Okay, where do we want to go next? So we just saved. What's up here? Zerglings. So we can load them into Yggdrasil to get them out, keep in mind. I think we just have to scout a lot. And again, we want to avoid as much of the static defense as possible. If I had a vision cheat on, this probably wouldn't be that time consuming, but I foresee this being time consuming just because I have to take it very conservatively, and I can only heal 3 times at that beacon. So we do have to be careful. Here's an example where there's defense we could kill with Mutalisks, but I can just circumvent it entirely. I'm going to land over here and kill this sunken colony without activating the Zerglings, because otherwise they will die. Alright, you get out of here. Hold position. Kill the sunken colony. We'll kill the spore colonies as well. We'll kill as many colonies as we can, basically. And I don't foresee using the Zerglings for anything, so I'll probably just get out of here with them. So I'll load them into Yggdrasil, fly them back across the map, and then come and get... snake poison later. Load on in. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna stay to the top of the map, come all the way over here, and unload them way in the back, and then I'm gonna leave them on hold position. And while we wait, I can just attack stuff. Just say, can we quite hit the sunken colony? We can't. It can see us, though. Look how fast we can kill overlords. It's great. Stop it! How does he see us? I don't know. I don't know how he sees us. We can bring Mutalisks over to destroy it. It seems like the AI is basically turned off on this map, which is good, because if it wasn't, it would become probably pretty frustrating. So we can heal Yggdrasil and Snake Poison. Does that mean we can heal each of them 3 times? Or just 3 times total, one of them can be healed? Because I assume that's going to be probably used on Snake Poison almost every time. Okay, we don't really need to concern ourselves with going this way anymore. Let's see. This is going to be tricky to land on top of. Probably land on the high ground. Like right there would be good. No. That's going to be tougher. We could use the Mutalisks, like I had mentioned. That's why I'm not turning them in, like I was saying. Okay, let's save. Gonna save a lot. And just avoid any spore colonies that we see. These are all sunken colonies. Not too concerned. Avoid the spore colonies. And here we are. Oh, there's defilers. That could be really useful, actually. Okay, hold position right here and dump him out. Okay, we're not fully over the ground. Dump him out. Okay, we can't quite dump him out. Dump him out. Dump him out. Yggdrasil. We'll fly back here. Hold position. Okay, avoid rescuing this. Nope. Okay, never mind. Yes! Destroy the Defiler Mound, the enemy Defiler Mound. Good work, Defilers. Okay, let's just be... There's 4 Defilers here. We're going to have to carefully scoop them up and get them out. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Dark Archon. That was very generous of you. Okay, let's grab these. There's a sunken colony down there we're going to have to get rid of. Let's see if we can do this. Get him out of there. Nope, nope, not worth it. Okay, attack here, and then get this one out of here. And then back out Snake Poison. Okay, and then we're gonna hold position. No! Oh, I thought that was Yggdrasil. I'm like, why are you attacking Yggdrasil? He's your friend. All right, let's load in the Defilers and get him out. I might leave one inside of Yggdrasil because that is going to be really useful in the future. Yggdrasil has so much health that I'm not really concerned. Okay, the AI isn't fully turned off, as you can see. They're, like, loading up and dropping High Templar. I gotta keep my eye on on snake poison, because if he gets stormed, it's going to be really, really upsetting. Okay, let's load him, unload him here. You know what? I just want to see. I'll save again, but I just want to see what happens here. Okay, they actually disappear. So that's why I'm going to keep the Mutalisks just in case. All Zerglings have been saved. Whoopsie daisies. Well, we'll be past this spore colony fast enough. Sometimes you just got to take that on the chin. We're slowly getting health back. There's a whole area in the middle of the map that we have to fly through. It'd be nice if we could open a ground path to get down to the lower part of the map, but I don't think that that's going to work. We do need to unload a... We definitely need to unload a... Or make an air path, that's for sure. Like, this spore colony needs to go. What I could do with my Mutalisks, though, is just poke away at sunken colonies just to get them out of here. Again, this is why I kept them on the map, basically. Okay, come on over here. You have to be just very, very cautious. Oh, we are 3-3 with everything. That's quite nice. That's a spore colony. Gotta be careful there. And again, just getting rid of these outlying colonies will help us. Okay, this way. And this way. And this way. We gotta, like, thread the needle through these spore colonies. Okay, that's fine. I think I saw rescuable lurkers, too. Those will be really nice. Could do, like, some really fancy drop micro with snake poison who can damage colonies, and before the actual sunken colony animation hits him, we pick him back up with Yggdrasil, because there's no real projectile. There's no projectile with the Hydralisk attack, but I think the sunken colony may be considered a projectile, maybe not. Like, if the sprite limit was hit, would sunken colonies not be able to attack? I'm actually very interested to learn about this now. See, now we come up here, and we destroy the sunken colonies, and now we have a nice path that we can walk to and from the beacon. So that's why I'm doing this, because I want to get these defilers in on the action, but until we clear this pathway through here, it's not going to be much of use. Get rid of this spore colony, and then we're able to just drop snake poison on the high ground, and he can do a lot of work. Let's come on down here. Seems like the design of this map, though, was quite thought out to just have to utilize these different strains of Zerg to different advantages. I mean, having defilers is probably all we're realistically going to need, but, you know, who knows? It might actually end up being really, really interesting. We might have to think of some really goofy ways to complete this as we get down to the bottom of the map. There's this big middle section. We're going to have to figure out a way to get through it, because I presume there's going to be units in the way. Let's see if we can take out this sunken colony without getting too close to the spore colony. We are bounce attacking it. That's nice. What's down here? Oh, it's just... I think we're just bounce attacking the Overlord. Okay, and then the Lurkers obviously will be useful too. Okay, so let's hotkey Snake Poison and hotkey my Mutalisks separately. Now we come on down here again. I'm just going to clear this pathway like the whole way. Okay, really can't hurt, and I really don't see a reason not to get rid of the Overlords too, especially if we get cloaked units. Well, you know what I mean. Burrowed units. Okay, same thing. I haven't had to use any of my heals yet, so I think we're in very good shape. Yggdrasil, you just run away. But yeah, I think we're in wonderful shape right now. Grab a couple of these lurkers. We can start airlifting them out. We can start airlifting them out. All right, be careful, Snake Man. I think this one we're just going to have to outright kill. I'm not that concerned about it. There's two, though, that are hitting me. I hate that. All right, back out, back out, back out. Now we bring in the Mutalisks. Yeah, get rid of the spore colonies. That's good. I think if we stick to the very, very top, we can kill this. Okay, Mutalisks, come on over here. Let's airlift these guys out because we can only do two at a time. And we can just walk them to the beacon. Might want to hold on to at least one or two lurkers. Let's hope that there are no spore colonies just hiding. Whoops, accidentally brought him in range, but he is alive. I haven't lost him. Snake Poison, we might want to get him healed here pretty soon, because he can only tank, just outright tank sunken colonies so much. Here we got Ultralisks. That's nice. What's left? Overlords, Hydralisks, drones, queens, guardians, devourers. So a little bit of everything. Getting those guardians and devourers first would be nice, but I don't think it's going to happen. I got to be careful not to accidentally rescue things with these mutalisks. What I could probably do, again, use these mutalisks and again, avoid the ultralisks, fly around. We can destroy this sunken colony, and I want to open the pathway all the way to the beacon. Just have a ground pathway opened up, and while we just sit around and wait, while we're just sitting around and waiting, we can start airlifting our lurkers in and out. It doesn't seem like there's any spore colonies here. That's good. Let's just check. More sunken colonies. I really don't see an issue getting rid of as many of these colonies as possible right now while we can. And we're 3-3-3 with these mutalisks, so they really are doing the damage that we need them to progress it. I'm not sure why I'm concerned killing this Overlord, but I really want to now. There we go. Okay, we did not lose a mutalisk. Swing down here, kill this. Nope, back out. Let's see if we can just barely. Yeah, there we go. Just get it just from the right angle. I'm doing a lot of work with these mutalisks now so that then I can kind of back them out and let them regenerate their health before we have to use them again. There's some momentum that they keep as they fly into destroy units, and it actually causes a few problems. These overlords could probably get out before they get killed, but I'd rather not risk it. Okay, we've done some really good work. Let's get these guys out. Will I ever need to use lurkers? The only instance I would use them is against sunken colonies. There really haven't been any enemy units that are hanging out, interestingly enough. I guess what I'll do is move these guys over here, and they can just start attacking stuff. Meanwhile, Snake Poison is just hanging out. He's gotten a little bit of health back, I'm sure. These guys, you hang out, get your health back. And who are we going to get next? I think we want to swing down here and grab these Ultralisks. And we can probably kill that sunken colony with the Ultralisks. All right, get out of there. Perfect. Get in there. Snake Poison back out. Okay, perfect. These Ultralisks now can just back all the way out. I've got like a safe zone in the upper part of the map. Alright, and then next, we've got a pretty clear path to get the Overlords. I'm concerned, if there's like lurkers hanging out, I would be concerned. I'm very close to dropping Snake Poison off at this point just to get healed. But he's still got almost half of his health, so I'm pretty comfortable with it. We only have to destroy these spore colonies and we can get the Overlords out, and then I'll swing the Mutalisks down here to take out the sunken colonies. Can these load up? They can, so I don't think I want to turn those in. All right, Mutalisks, where are you? All right, you're up here, so you've got a safe path. I'm playing this really safe, and I think it's working out. Gotta get rid of this area next. And we really don't have to. I think we just go another way. There's a Nidus Canal that I'd honestly want to destroy because I don't know what that is going to be. It might just spit out units later, and I'd rather not deal with it. Okay, Overlords. I think there were only 4. Let's move you up and over. Again, I've got my little safe zone set up. Okay, let's kill the Nidus Worm just in case. Cool. Snake Poison, you're a hero. Has his stats been buffed since we last seen him? I guess he kind of seems just as good as he was. Pushing through this might be a little tricky. We might just want to use a Defiler down here, just to help us get rid of these sunken colonies a bit easier. Because I don't want to drop on the Hydralisks because they're going to end up getting killed. So let's squirm a Defiler down here. And let's just be very, very careful. Actually, well, I was going to say, why are there Zealots? It's because there's a, it's because this is Karm's stuff. All right, here comes the Defiler. Let's go ahead and hotkey that. We realistically only need one. I could probably turn in the rest. Lurkers, Ultralisks, Overlords, all still alive. Oh, God. Go get out of there. Don't risk it. Don't risk it, buddies. I'm afraid if I come in here, I'm going to rescue the Hydralisks and they're going to die. That's why I'm thinking maybe... Let's see if we can get this just right. Looks like yes. Nope. Back up, back up. Again, got to do it just right without accidentally recovering the Hydralisks. We can recover them as soon as... Fuck. We got to try to... we're going to lose it. When's the last time I saved? Oh, okay. I'll make a cut. Okay, we're about back where we were. I think I just killed that Dragoon that frightened me earlier. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go for these Hydralisks. Getting rid of these 2 sunken colonies is step number 1. I think maybe I should concern myself less with keeping the Hydralisks alive. I'd like to kill this Zealot, actually. Okay, good. I kind of got him stuck, and he's going the other way. Getting rid of this sunken colony is the challenge. Oh, God. There's a carrier. Where's Snake Man? Snake Poison. And then I had a Defiler that I was starting to bring down here. Okay, that's going to be tricky, and getting these guys out is going to be hard as well. I got to be careful with these Mutalisks. Some of them are pretty darn low. I can also just set one. I know that one Mutalisk can stay out of range to kill that sunken colony. So maybe we can start working on a different area while we wait to just slowly kill it. So let's just be very gentle. Let's also save. Right there, buddy. That's good. Let's try to get maybe 2 in there. That's good. Let's try to get maybe 3 in there. No, don't. Oh, God, get out of there. Oh, get out of there. Okay, we're a little safer now. Again, we also saw that there was a Zealot hanging out there. Oh, Snake Poison, move on up. We need you in position, buddy. Now we can basically rescue these guys, but I have to be very careful. Defiler, you're going to be 3. So we got Snake Poison, Mutalisks, Defiler, and then we've got Yggdrasil as well. Let's go ahead and try to get this Hydralisk back. There shouldn't be any sunken colonies just directly in its way that it should get hit by. Let's try it. I saw one up there, but I'd like to hope that we wouldn't path right through it. Of course we would, so let's path around it. Hydralisk's probably too dangerous to leave on the map, so I'll probably turn them in right away. I know there was a Zealot over here that wanted a piece of this. There he is. I see some scouts. Okay, so I need to back out. I need to kill this Zealot. He's in a bad spot, unfortunately. Kill him. Okay, what I need to do is Dark Swarm here. Move the Mutalisks away. And I will just kill these Interceptors. Seems like only 4 Interceptors. Can we Dark Swarm further up? Okay. I'm gonna say, that scout is just barely visible. Okay, 1 scout down. Basically, the bottom line is I think we want to just avoid whatever's up here. We're gonna have to go around it in some fashion. We might be able to find a ground path. Mr. Defiler, you're doing well. Okay, and then... That scared me, too. I'm like, what is happening? I guess just kill this hive. Let's move on in. We've got the Hydralisks. Snake Poison does enough damage by himself that I think a Dark Swarm over him, and we could use him to focus down basically anything. Let's get rid of this. Okay, move these guys out, and then Mutalisks. Why don't we have you come up and just kill the sunken colony that's directly in our path to evacuate. Okay, so a little bit of a mishap there. We're back to where we were. Hydralisks, I am going to evacuate you, I think. Cool. Okay, they're getting out. I'm going to keep the Mutalisks on the map. They've been invaluable. And then let's move on up and just start poking away here. 1 scout concerns me not. This may be the only path I can take. It's hard to know. Again, this is where we're going to have some visibility issues. Maybe want to bring the other Defilers down here too, just because I can't really see I'll keep this stuff on the map, but I don't want... It's like I really want to turn it in, but I'll keep it on the map just in case we need it. I'm going to move the defilers down, though, just because Dark Swarm and energy, we can't consume anything because we have to get everything out. It is optional, and I don't know what it's going to give us. We're already on the secret map. I don't know what it could possibly do. Dark Swarm right there. Oh, bad news. Bad news. Back out, back out, back out. Don't engage him under the swarm. Okay, we can kill these one at a time. That's no problem. I still haven't had to use heal. There's some sunken colonies on the high ground. We got a few free shots off on that fellow. Okay. Okay, we're just barely out of range of both the sunken colony and the cannon. Okay, so this area is basically cleaned out, so we're making our path down towards the queens. I think the bottom right's going to be the hardest area, and also the drones are the most fragile things. So we're going to have to get rid of, like, the cannons and all this stuff around here. Once we have guardians, though, we should be able to do that no problem. Okay, let's swarm right here. I would prefer if that Dragoon didn't go the way that it did, because I'm afraid he's going to, like, pop out from another direction and kill me. And he might, but Yggdrasil's kind of in his way. Okay, no, never mind. We can get him. See if we can draw him into the Dark Swarm. Not into the Dark Swarm now. He didn't want to get coaxed. It looks like we've got an opening here. I might backtrack and heal very soon. Okay, that area is going to need either a Dark Swarm or something special. Or we just avoid it entirely. Let's use Yggdrasil and scout out these high ground areas. Again, I need to know what I can circumvent and what I need to engage directly. Okay, that's a spore. We can probably take that out from the low ground. I always say it, and I'll say it again. I like these maps that are just like those old survival maps from Use Map Settings, StarCraft 1 Arcade. They're just so fun, where you just have to be very particular, and you have to really think through what you're doing. Granted, you couldn't save on those maps. On these maps, you know, I can save all the time, and if I screw it up, it's not that big of a problem. Okay, we're close to the queens. This area might be tricky because we've got zealots, so we can't necessarily just Dark Swarm. And then this area will be tricky too. I may be able to just outright tank the Archon, but it is 3-3. We can hold position these fellas. You guys stay back here. And again, the drones are probably going to be the last group I go for. It looks like we just fly over most of this. Let's pick up... not Yggdrasil. Let's pick up Snake Poison and drop them right here. Clean this area out so that we have a wide berth to go around these areas. Yggdrasil can take the heat, no problem. Okay. I think I'm in really good shape. I wish I had an opportunity to see more what's around this area. Because I can't see much from up here. Ooh, I can get down here. Oh, God. Oh, that goes through armor. I hate that. Okay. I don't know how deliberate it was to allow me to be able to shoot some stuff from up here, but that's great. I can't quite hit this. Sometimes you can coax it just right. Yeah, you can get it. Okay. Cool. So again, I'm opening that ground path. They reacted by sending an Overlord over here, but that's fine. We're going to kill it. Oh, I see what you're doing. Okay, we got to get out of here. I might go ahead and use one of my heals right now. Yggdrasil does not need it, but I could go ahead and use my heal on what's his name. We're very close to being able to get these queens. Just got to be very careful with the sunken colonies. It's really the colonies around each of these, especially in this case. The spore colonies are going to kill queens so fast. We don't have much recourse to get them out there, to get them out of there unless we kill the spore colonies. I have a good amount of forces here. I just have to be careful. I also kept an extra Overlord because I noticed, like the drones. Oh, we could get them out. I think we could get them out. We'll keep an Overlord just in case we want to make 2 trips. Okay, we're gonna use our first heal here. Snake Poison and Yggdrasil healed. 2 heals remaining. Great. So does it heal them? It heals them wherever they are, and I might have been able to trigger that. No, I wouldn't, because these would just escape the map. Okay, where to next? This area looks the least defended. Can probably just get in there, drop a Dark Swarm and clear it out again. We're gonna go probably for the queens next. Actually, this area is mostly open, so we can just dump some stuff here and just kill it with snake poison. No problem, so we can just kill this guy. 4 or 5 hits, he's gone. They have speed, so I'm not going to like try to kite him with hold position micro or anything. That would just be a waste of time, I think. Just like killing this cannon that's unpowered, waste of time. Okay, we're right by the queens, and it doesn't really look like there's anything in the way between us and them. We can avoid whatever this is up here. We've got a wide open... Oh, God, I hate this. Don't stasis me. I knew he'd do it. I knew he was going to do it. I just have to wait. He's got enough energy to do it, like, probably one more time. We could... it's probably worth trying to just kill it, right? At least force him to stasis again, right? Okay, hold position here. We need to get a Defiler down here right away to throw a Dark Swarm over Snake Poison, because there's a carrier here, and I think one way or another we're going to have to get through this area. And if we have Yggdrasil over here we can detect, we have to get our Mutalisks out as soon as they're no longer stasised. So let's get this guy out of here. Okay, let's move forward. Stasis lasts 8 million years. We're going to Dark Swarm right here. We're going to walk under it. We're going to kill this thing. There we go. One less annoying thing to deal with. I think we're taking damage here. Dark Swarm. Okay, that was unfortunate, but that's okay. Let's clear this area out. This will give us an area for us to navigate with Yggdrasil. It was unfortunate that we took a little too much extra damage there. Not much of an option. Well, there was definitely an option. I just didn't do it. Mutalisks, stay out. I think you're most at risk. Defiler, why don't we back you out and get a new fresh one? Squirm your way on over here. I gotta be careful with these. Oh, shit. Get inside the... Yeah, okay. Woo, that was close. Okay, so I'm gonna go for the queens now. We're just gonna drop and Dark Swarm on top to kill the sunken colonies. I don't know what's to the left, though, so this might be risky. Let's save. Again, I'm still a little worried about the drone area, but not that much. I don't really have to worry about that sunken colony. Let's swarm right there. Because I should be able to just kill these spores out of range, and then I can rescue the queens, no problem. Keyword should. Then we can spawn broodlings to our heart's desire, too. So I haven't seen, like, any... tanks are the only thing I would spawn broodlings. Everything else, not really concerned about. There we go. So now we can rescue the queens. Rescued and rescued. Okay, let's beeline these guys straight out of here. Here. That's just an Ultralisk Cavern. Straight all the way up here. They should be safe to get up there. They're not taking some goofy, awkward path, are they? No. Okay, they're going straight out. That's good. Okay, meanwhile, the adventures of Snake Poison, Yggdrasil, and Defiler Friend continue. Let's see. So we gotta go... I don't know what's over here, but we may have a path directly... We may have a path directly to the Guardians and Defilers. The question is, can we get them out of where they are? Same situation, though. Mostly spore colonies. I have to be careful not to accidentally rescue them once I get close. Can I do this? I didn't think so, but it was worth a shot. We're gonna have to probably wipe this area out, so let's do another... I wonder... This is gonna be close, but what I'm gonna do, if I can get through... Oh, perfect. Okay, you hide. We're gonna run in here, we're gonna destroy this pylon, and then we're gonna destroy this sunken colony, and we're home free, as long as we don't accidentally rescue these guys. There we go. Again, the way that this map is designed, I like a lot. It's designed to stop you from doing really cheesy things. You just have to be very, very careful with how you approach it, which I think is great. Okay, we are in a situation here where we may accidentally rescue these fellas. Okay. And I think the same situation here. We just gotta rescue these guys and get them out of here. Okay, good. So there was 3 and 2. 3 and 3. There we go. Get out of there. Get out of there. Next phase. So let's go here. to here, to here, and then all the way out. Those Guardians could be really useful, but I'm hopeful that I just don't need them at this point. I'm making really good progress. And the Mutalisks are a little more mobile. Guardians can be really clunky. If you get them in a position where they're not going to survive, you're just not going to get them out. So now we have to try to make our way across to the drones, and this area here didn't really seem viable because there was a carrier. Though that carrier may or may not have rebuilt its interceptors, so we may have an opportunity to still go that way. I see a Hydralisk down there. Okay. You can stay where you are. We'll keep this Defiler that we have and probably just move these guys back. All the way back. Guardian's still floating, but they'll make it. Okay, doing really good so far. There's some air power here that we're going to be having trouble with. I think this is another Dark Swarm area. Or maybe we just circumvent this. I think this might be a circumvent area. Anytime where there's like a sunken spore just together. Actually, let's hold position here. No, this way. This way. No, get out of here. Attack Yggdrasil. Don't. Okay, fine. He left, so we're going to try going this way instead. Just, like, poke away at these entrances down here. There's a Nidus Canal, too. Anytime I see these Nidus Canals, I get a little nervous that something later in the mission's going to pop out of them. I don't know. Okay. Just like the reason... Okay, there's Dark Templar, too. Just like the reason that I'm not really... I'm not fully rescuing any groups of Zerg because I don't know what we're going to be dealing with at the very end of this map, and it scares me. Okay, we can avoid that sunken colony entirely. This seems like the way we want to be going. Let's save. Just hold position here, Mutalisks, just in case there's more Devourers or something. Looks like we got a pretty clear shot, and with Dark Swarm, we should be able to take this area out. Just be careful not to accidentally rescue those drones. Okay, let's go up and around. Nope, no. Nope. We're gonna have to do some real gymnastics to get out of here, that's for sure. Okay, unload, move up, hold position, do not rescue the drones. Okay, good, and then what I'm gonna do... Yeah, see, none of these guys are mining, but that's because the AI isn't turned on. You have to pick, you have to just choose, like, are you gonna have the AI work, or are you gonna have the AI not work? And in this case, I prefer it not working, because this would be a nightmare of a map if the AI was actually building as well. Okay, let's get in there, attack here. Oh, I see those Reavers. You know what I'm about to say. Fuck those Reavers! I see a bunch of them down there. I also see some carriers. We gotta be careful. Okay, so we have... You know what? I'm gonna leave Snake Poison here. I think I accidentally just attacked him, didn't I? That was dangerous. Okay. Drones. Just stay where you are. We're coming to get you. Just stay where you are. Okay, load on in. As long as you're inside Yggdrasil, you're very safe. Okay, this Defiler we're gonna have to make a second trip for. I brought another Overlord here. You know what? We might as well just bring him down and make 2 trips at this point. I don't see why not. Meanwhile, we can move the Mutalisks out. Here. And then all the way up. Yeah, we might as well make the 2 trips now rather than Yggdrasil going all the way there and then all the way back. That'd be a waste of time. So let's do both. Avoid these. I think maybe, well, I was gonna say, if you make it so that the Overlords couldn't pick up and drop, that would make this take more time. The fact that Yggdrasil can transport is, you know, its own thing, and the fact that we have Yggdrasil at all to me means we're meant to do it this way. I could have used my other Zerg in many different ways to push through in a ground path only, but I'm very comfortable with the way that I've chosen to do this. I think this works just fine. Let's save. And I just want everybody consolidated up there before I start rescuing all the Zerg, because I don't know what's going to happen. And I want to confirm that I get the all blank rescued for all of them at this point. So we want to come up here. And then all the way up here. For now, let's go ahead and rescue Hydralisks. All Hydralisks have been saved. Wonderful. These guys are on their way out. Let's do... the Mutalisks. They're probably the most fragile thing we have left, and then probably the Queens. All Mutalisks have been saved. Queen time. All Queens have been saved. You know, for saving all of them, we're not really going to get anything. I mean, what I could have done is taken Yggdrasil. He's got so much health. Beeline to each one of them, pick up one thing, and then get them out. The air units might have been a little trickier. Like the Guardians, we would have actually had to focus to get, but for the most part, we could have just picked the ground units up with Yggdrasil and gotten out, but probably lost one or two. You know, I was a little too obsessed with actually completing this. All right, let's turn them in. All Ultralisks have been saved. Let's do the Lurkers next. Okay. All Lurkers have been saved. Let's do drones. All drones. Defilers. We've definitely saved everything. It's just snake poison at this point. Let's heal him, too. Why not? Cool. Guardians. I'm just waiting for the pop-up every time before I try to go on to the next one, because I don't want to break anything accidentally. There we go. All Devourers have been saved. I'm not even going to save, just in case something happens. I want to go back to when I had everything before it was rescued. All Overlords have been saved. All right, we rescued everyone we needed. Now let's get out of here. Through the beacon, now. Okay. All Zerg saved. Special Easter egg ending unlocked. Let's go. Goodbye, idiots. Hey, what's going on, buddy? You left me behind. I was wondering, I'm like, what's... Wait, what? Uh-oh. Snake poison, no! So, idiots, eh? You stupid insect. Your fangs will make a great necklace. No way! Oh, that's right. Sorry, pal. Maybe next time. Bring snake poison to the beacon. Curses. Everyone get him now. Run. Because I think everything is probably attack moving directly on top of me at this moment. Yep, sure is. Run, snake poison, run! I was really nervous. Snake poison was about to get murdered, and I was just thinking, like, this is bullshit. But then, you gotta remember, snake poison cannot die. He just respawns as something different every time. Get to the beacon! Haha! No. No, you useless fucking imbeciles! Ag! Oh, he's pissed. That's what you get, Karm. You're an asshole. Sweet. Alright, was it worth the ending? I think so, just to remind us how cool snake poison is, because he can just change into anything he wants. Alright, this has been JayborinoPlays. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye now.